Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? Allow me to reintroduce ourselves. We're the Wrestling Boys, or we're the Wrestling Boys of the Wrestling Boys podcast. And we here, you see the topics in the thumbnail. Samantha Irwin on this past Wednesday, she chose violence with her Instagram post. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Dirty Dominic Mysterio, man. Turn living up to his name at SummerSlam. We're gonna talk about the fact,
Dirtbag Dom, baby. Dirtbag Dom.
yeah, we're gonna talk about the fact that Brandon's WWE crush is now a single woman, and now on the market is single. So we're gonna talk about that as well, and we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about the SummerSlam. We're gonna recap all the matches from SummerSlam. We're gonna talk about the reason why the title is the title. But first, I want to get something situated here. And forgive me, y'all better with a bad headache, but I'm gonna take something after this stream. But I want to talk about something, y'all, and I want y'all to pay very attention. And I'm gonna try to timestamp this very point, but. As you know, we are part of the wrestling community and stuff like that. Like I've been fortunate enough to stream wrestling. Been doing this wrestling for about 2 years now. I've been for about 2.5 years now. Been sure fortunate enough to do it. And like now, it's just like the wrestling community in a whole. It's like Hollywood. It's like Hollywood. It's a lot of gatekeeping inside the wrestling community. So I reached out to a representative of a certain wrestler. And I got met with the response that, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but he try to reach out again next year, but because he's booked for the rest of the year. My question is like, yo, all right, if I was coming with opportunity, with another offer, with an approach to say, you know what, boom, 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 I'm paying you X amount of dollars. Right off the bat, I'm pretty sure some time would have got freed up for it to happen because of we are mid-level wrestling podcasters. We don't get that same advantage. Like we don't get that same advantage. We don't get that same advantage because if our name was a little bit bigger, we can attract guests onto the show. It's about at the end of the day, inside the wrestling community, it's about your name. People don't care about the content. People might care about good content. They do, some minority of the people, but majority of the people is about the namesake. Because if you're not Chris Van Vliet, shout out to him, no shade to him, you're not attracting those big names to your to the podcast. So it's like even on Instagram, I reached out to some certain YouTubers that try to collab. I got met with disrespect. Oh, this not how you come at people with this. This not how you do things and stuff like that. And I came the most respectful way possible. I didn't disrespect nobody. I came with the utmost respect. And I got met with like I'm better than you. So it's a lot of gatekeeping inside the wrestling community. I'm trying not to really get too crazy about this topic because I got a headache. But like, yo, there's a lot of gatekeeping inside the wrestling community, man. And it's just like we gonna continue to make the content, and God gonna do the work for us, and God gonna work out where it's just like when WrestleMania 39 came around the corner, and all those people was inside the chat at one time. God gonna make it possible for us to do what we gotta do, man. We trust in a higher power. No shade to anybody else that don't trust in a higher power, but we trust in higher powers. Even when we get the opportunity to get back to the wrestling community, when we ever make it, it's not gonna be no gatekeeping. If I know somebody that can help you out, I'm gonna bring somebody to the table that can help you out. Not gatekeeping. If you're in a position to actually make change and you decide to gatekeep, it's corny. Yeah, it's corny. I'm sorry. Gatekeeping, just like prime example, if I had a business, I can help change the world with. I can help change the world with and help people out. I'm not gonna sit up there and hold off on that business, stop people from getting jobs. I'm gonna try to help the community the best way I possibly can, help them get jobs, help them make it. I won't gatekeep nobody that's trying to make it. What you think about? I'm talking a lot, Brandon. What you think about gatekeeping inside a certain industry, Brandon?
Bro, it's corny because everybody started from somewhere, and we're not the biggest people out there, but like to me, like, would you rather, I mean, respectfully, deal with somebody on a larger scale that's in what they do for the money, or would you rather deal with people who just rather, we do this for free right now, we just enjoy it. Like, we're fans, and that's the corniest part to me. Like, you rather deal with the corporations and the big name people who do it for money rather than deal with people that actually are thoroughly enjoying what they do.
Yeah, because to put in what Brandon said right now, this channel might be monetized, but ain't no big return. We still doing this for free because we not seeing big returns because we haven't hit a certain threshold yet. And right, that's why we doing this for the fun. These week of wrestling episodes are just basically for fun. It's basically fun things to do. Until we haven't got no sponsorships, everything we doing it just because. Like, right now, even though this channel monetized, yeah, we still get out on a regular basis and work our behinds off to try to make something happen in our regular life. But enough of that being said, we know who we trust in. We trust in that higher power. That higher power gonna make a way regardless. God's gonna make a way regardless. My Lord and Savior, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, gonna make it regardless for us because we blessed and highly favored. With that being said, let's get into the first topic of the day. Samantha Irvin this past Wednesday. Samantha Irvin chose violence, and when I say, you might say, Sabrina, well, how did Samantha Irvin choose violence? In the thumbnail,
yes, Lord.
Samantha Irvin, respectfully, Samantha Irvin had nothing. No, shout out to Ricochet, bruh. We love you, Ricochet. We love you. I think you are a talented individual. He's just reporting on the news. That's all we doing, Ricochet. She had nothing on, and and she shook up the internet, and I gotta say, like, talent alone, like, she's very talented, like, at what she do. Like, and two, respectfully, because people can take this and say, oh my goodness, they are over-sexualizing women and stuff like that. But Samantha Irvin knew what she was doing when she shook up the internet with that post. And I gotta say that, man, she's top three. She's top three in the industry right now, in the wrestling industry. Beauty, talent alone, she's top three. Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, she's top three. What you think about Samantha Irvin shaking up the internet?
Bruh. As Drew Rosenass would say. Next question.
Yeah. God bless.
I was in church this morning, brother.
God bless you. Hey, Ricochet, God bless you. Ricochet, you the man. If you'll never gotta wrestle a day in your life again, Ricochet,
you still winning every day.
You still winning every single day you wake up, Ricochet. Just be glad. Just wake up, get some coffee, count your blessings, and know you winning every single day, Ricochet. Because, right, yes, love. That is amazing right there. And that's all we're gonna say about that, because we gotta check carefully with that one. Two, next topic. Sasha Banks is officially a single woman. Yeah, she announced a divorce from this past week from her husband, Sarah Time. Like, they've been married since 2014. Sasha Banks, another one that's on, as far as overall industry, divas industry, and not Divas too, with WWE Women's Wrestling, she's about on that list of beauty personified, talent personified. Not to, we got wish them well in their privacy. I hope people respect their privacy and stuff like that. But Sasha Banks, and Sasha Banks' beauty and talent personified, just an awesome, like from awesome human being. As much as people would like to hate on her, but yeah, she's announced a divorce from her husband in 10 years. Hopefully, not. Hopefully, we don't want to see stuff like that finalized, but hopefully they could work stuff like that out. I don't know. She didn't Brandon and Sasha Banks divorce.
She only 3 years older than me, bro. Hey Sasha, if you're watching this, phone number is 484. Yo, bro, could you imagine?
He crazy.
Bro, you know she my favorite. But
yeah, she crazy. She crazy, bro.
Bro, yo, step aside, brother. It's my
he crazy, bro.
Bro, all I gotta do is get in WWE real quick and I got a shot.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Triple H, if you're listening to this, yo, give me a contract, dog.
Backstage reporter. Stuff. I could be a jobber, yo.
No, listen, bro. Listen, I could do what Jelly Roll did last night.
Take that choke slam. No, I don't want to take no Jelly Roll choke slam. You gonna talk about that?
Yo, just let me hit a spear real quick and then pin somebody and I'm good.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. That Jelly Roll choke slam was too clean.
Bro, yo, if he lost a couple pounds, man, he lays some up.
So yeah, we're not gonna sit. Bro ain't hit the elevation and height, and he got on that choke slam line. He ain't sitting up there hitting me with no choke slam like that. Like
1 second. Got a quick phone call.
Yeah, he not sitting up there. He not sitting up there hitting me with no choke slam. So like, we got Sasha Banks. So shout out to Sasha Banks and shout out to her. Still partner, man. I hope that people got to respect their privacy at this time, man. So no further reporting will be done on that. What will be done on that on our end, man. So please, I hope people respect their privacy and understand that stuff got to work. Stuff got to work out for them, and the process just got to play out. So shout out to Sasha Banks and Saturday Time. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to Ricochet. Shout out to Samantha Irvin. Shout out to all of them at this time. With that being said, y'all, you see who we got in the thumbnail. We got the OTC. We got the Cody Rhodes. We got Nia Jax. We got Gunther. We got Gunter. We got who else we got? We got Dirty Dominic Mysterio. We got Liv Morgan. First off, I gotta say, as a fan of SummerSlam, as a fan of the WWE, SummerSlam, I heard Dave Meltzer say something about like the SummerSlam was predictable. SummerSlam was predictable. Yes, SummerSlam was predictable, but SummerSlam was.
Oh, there he goes. Lost steam. Yo, fix that Wi-Fi, dog, bro. Listen, get rid of your dial-up. Get some fire.
My fault. I clicked myself out by mistake, but
bro, I didn't get
SummerSlam.
I just had a phone call, bro. We might have a guest.
For what?
It's just my brother would. I told him he's cleaning his house real quick. I said, "Yo, bro, hurry up. Let's talk some wrestling, bro. We need the broski."
They said, "Oh, okay, you send him the link. He's more than welcome to come up." So we had SummerSlam yesterday, and as predictable as SummerSlam was, I like the execution. The execution was fine to me. SummerSlam, I would give SummerSlam a 6.9 out of 10 to start this thing off. SummerSlam deserves a 6.9 out of 10 because I love the execution of the predictability. What would you rate SummerSlam?
It was good. I gave it a 7.5. I liked a lot. I mean, it was predictable. A lot of the finishes were good. The best match was the one that I was actually disappointed in the finish. The Gunther and Priest match was phenomenal, but I didn't like this. The submission finish is kind of rare nowadays, and I didn't really like it.
We took going. All right, so we're gonna talk about that. First matchup on the card was Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I felt like the action. It wasn't too much action. The story just dictated everything. Where we
The
see
whole
Liv
story
Morgan.
was her was the story and the fact that Nolan Time
Uh,
was trying to jam her shoulder back in place.
Liv Morgan was running around the ring. And it said the story really dictated the match a little bit more than that. So I could say that was expected the swerve to come with Dominic turning on them. The real question is Monday night. Like this SummerSlam kind of was like a build type of a show to kind of advance all the storylines that's going on right now. So we know. So pretty soon we know what's going to happen. The Judgment Day, the original Judgment Day, is no more. But we gotta wait to see what's going to happen. That match was okay. It wasn't the best because it wasn't a lot of wrestling and stuff like that. What was the second match of the card?
Second match of the night.
Yeah,
I don't know.
second
Wasn't it
match.
Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn, wasn't it?
I think
And then
Braun
the
Breaker.
third was the men's Intercontinental, I think.
Brian Breaker and Sami Zayn talk about that pretty
I
quick.
don't remember the order. I don't know if I remember the complete order. I remember every match and how it happened, but I don't remember the order.
Hey, we just gonna talk about the matches in general. Brian Breaker, we expected Brian Breaker to do his thing against Sami Zayn. Their previous match was a little bit better, but we just knew that
I thought it was quick. I thought
it was quick. Due to the fact that now that the belt is on Sami Zayn, we can see Sami Zayn. We can see a bloodline inner turmoil type of a thing. Like, oh, I can't trust you, Roman, at the everyday thing he did. Now the interesting thing is, and we're gonna talk about this. Now, what's the eternal strife that's gonna be with Roman Reigns? Because like Roman did all this foul stuff as still the tribal chief. But now it's gonna be like, yo, trying to convince his family, oh, we gotta come back and knock this little Timu tribal chief off. So it's like, oh, how that's gonna play out. That's an interesting dynamic. That's an interesting dynamic within itself, and I can't wait to honestly see that. But we getting a little bit too ahead of the curve. Next up, we got the United States Championship match. We got the United between LA Knight and Logan Paul. Logan Paul, once again, is a phenomenal athlete. And like that was one of my favorite matches on the card. And LA Knight was due to get that rub. It was due to get the rub and stuff like that. That was one of my favorite matches on the card, yo. And Logan Paul always killed it. He killed it.
Dude,
LA
that
Knight killed
moonsault, yo, bro. That was one of the better moonsaults I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was. It was pretty clean, man.
By
So
the way,
what you
shout
think?
out Meek for not knowing what a moonsault is, calling him out.
Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie Nick Bay here. Shout out to the homie Nick Bay for not knowing what a moonsault is.
Yo,
He
that
said,
was
"Oh,
funny
we
conversation.
should." He said, "It was like." He said, "Yo." He said, "Yo." He said, "I thought it was a frog splash." Then he was like, "I was like, yo, but didn't you watch wrestling in the past before?" He was like, "Yeah." It was like, "But you never seen nobody do a moonsault." Oh, I thought it was a frog splash. I said, "Yo, that's wow." Shout out to Nick Bay, real good dude, man. Real good brother. So shout out to him, man. And y'all know who Nick Bay is, man. Blackgate, Chicago. Our guy, man. Next up on the list. Well, man, before we go to the next up, what you thought about LA Knight and Logan Paul?
It was good. I do. The more I watch Logan Paul, he's actually a very promising wrestler, like better than I thought he would be. Like you could tell that he takes it serious. Like it's not a joke to him at all. Like he definitely has like some really. He's actually very acrobatic, and that was kind of surprising to me because he's actually pretty tall. Like most of the acrobatic guys aren't quite as tall as him.
Yeah, just about. Yeah, Logan Paul actually. Yeah, I see Logan Paul probably going to take a little bit of time off. That he going to start heading towards their championship picture, that WWE championship picture. So Logan Paul, I could see Logan Paul honestly making his way up on the scene. Yeah, shout out to them, man. Next up, Bailey versus Nia Jax.
Honestly, I ain't trying to knock it. That match was kind of mid-roni and cheese to me, but the Bailey's powerbomb, oh Jesus, bro, she held Nia Jax in the air for a good couple seconds, bro.
Yeah, people was kind of saying that match was dragging, but we knew what was going to happen. Ain't too much to talk about with that match. Ain't too much. We knew Nia Jax was going to come in and handle business and whatnot. Next match on the card was Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. Man, I gotta say that storyline ain't far from over. That you got Bad Blood. I could see them in that triple threat match at Bad Blood. Like everybody that's right now, they just added separate to their story. Everybody's playing they role so that's peak storytelling. That's peak storytelling. Everybody playing their role perfectly, yo. Perfectly. CM Punk got so tied up with worrying about Seth Rollins, he took his eye off the ball and Drew capitalized on it. She think about that triple threat match.
Really good match, bro. Really good storytelling. CM looked good in his return. I thought he was a little bit. I'm not gonna say there was botches, but it was like a little bit clunky in some points for me, like the actual wrestling. But otherwise, I mean, where do they go from here? I don't know. That's the part that we like about it because it could go any which way. Oh, my man lost him again. There he goes. Gotta fix that phone, bro.
Where do they go from here? Here's the question. The thing about it is,
who comes out on top of the feud? Because any one of them could.
Anyway, now you gotta feud with them for the next 2 months. It's going to be pretty good and interesting to say the least. It's definitely going to be interesting.
The one that's going to happen. They said that Braun Breaker and Ilya Dragunov are going to go at it. Bro, those are the two. Like that one, maybe not the storytelling of it, but just the physicality of it. I'm excited for that one too.
That's going to hit hard. That Ilya Dragunov from Braun Breaker, that's going to hit hard.
Yeah, he's literally like Gunther Jr., bro. My boy be having if they don't leave the ring bloody, it's weird because they hit hard, bro.
Yeah, they do. They definitely hit hard. Hey, Brie, I'm streaming right now. Yeah. Right. Huh? Yeah, it's so Sabri. So speaking of Gunther Jr., we talking about Gunther Sr. Gunther, Damian Priest, good match, predictable. We seen Finn Balor come out and cost Brody the belt. Damian Priest, I gotta say, Damian Priest appreciation pros. Damian appreciation stream.
Much Damian Priest than I thought.
Damian Priest was a really good world heavyweight champion, and they need to think about putting the belt back on Damian Priest soon and stuff like that. A really good world heavyweight champion. Got Finn Balor costs Bro the belt. Gunther takes up the win. See, the problem I have with Gunther winning the belt because
for a long time.
Not just that they get to, they're going to take him off. They're going. No, I gotta say, contrary to popular belief, you got Bad Blood coming up in October. You got Survivor Series. You got the last half of pay-per-views going towards the end, going at the end of the month, and see after CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Drew McIntyre get done with their feud, you gotta put the belt on one of those guys. I didn't think it was.
I really think that Cody loses the belt before Gunther does.
You got to. Cody's not losing to WrestleMania. Cody's not losing to.
I don't think Gunther's losing until next year.
Like, cause you gotta put the belt on one of those dudes. I like Gunther. See, and a lot of people
highly regarded as the best wrestler. I don't think they're taking the belt off him.
It's like I like
Gunther.
Gunther.
Title runs have lasted a very long time, and I don't think he's losing the title anytime soon.
People might, I hear that a lot, and people might be like,
because I could see Roman taking the belt off Cody again. That I could see.
Oh my goodness, it might happen, but Gunther is the man. Gunther is by far the best wrestler, one of the best wrestlers on the roster. But if I read like how I read with the WWE going to Netflix next year, I heard that they want Roman on Raw to win the World Heavyweight Championship. I heard about that. I heard that they want Roman to honestly win the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's like,
dude, there's a lot of, honestly, there's 10 guys that could be at the top of the card right now, and there's only 2 championships, bro. Because Randy's going to challenge Cody for it at some point. That's going to happen. I've read. The Rock and Roman are going to have their thing at some point. CM Punk, Drew, and or Seth are going to have their moment at some point. Maybe even all 3 of them. You have Logan Paul, who's kind of directionless now that he lost the belt. He's going to get pushed up. We don't know. Gunther's at the top. Jay, what's Jay going to do? We know the Bloodline thing's going to happen, but I'm saying, all these guys are at or near the top of the card right now, and there's only 2 titles, bro.
It is kind of log jam at the top.
It's log jam like crazy, bro.
It is.
Because because there's other guys that are up there too.
Because right now, to answer the Jey Uso question,
Cena, bro, let's not forget Cena. Cena's gonna get his time, bro.
Yeah, Cena. Yeah, that's.
Bro, there is I don't remember the time being that there was this much of a log jam at the top of the card. I don't remember.
And see the thing about Jey Uso, I think tomorrow we're gonna see Jey Uso intertwined and with Mommy. Now we're gonna see in a son. I see we start an angle where he's intertwined.
Damian Priest is gonna get back in the title picture too.
Yes.
10 guys at the top of the card right now. It's insane.
Yes, 10 guys, because we know the Intercontinental Championship is pretty much locked in stone.
They're not going to take her off of it anytime soon.
They're not taking the belt off LA Knight no time soon.
They're not taking off the belt off of LA Knight. So literally the mid card. I mean,
the mid card championship.
Jay's kind of the least of them. Jay might get pushed down. I'm not talking about crowd pop wise. Crowd pop wise, he's at the top. But
I'm talking about based on positioning.
And
based on positioning. He gets delegated back to
the go now. I mean, Sammy's obviously going to go to the bloodline most likely, but he's now that he doesn't have that belt on him. I mean, he's been elevated to the top of the card almost.
Sammy, but Sammy.
Sammy's probably going to fall to the back.
No, Sammy is a Swiss Army knife. Sami Zayn is a Swiss Army knife because if you pick Sammy in any role possible, then again, he had the Intercontinental Championship. He had the tag team titles. I think Sami Zayn, if I'm not mistaken, won the U.S. title before. He's due.
Was up, but there's no way you can even, bro. I love Sami Zayn, bro. There's no chance he could even get the title right now. There's so many people in front of him, bro.
There's so many people jam-packed. That's why I feel like you shouldn't have rushed to put the belt on Gunther. Because at the time when Gunther won the Intercontinental Championship, it wasn't really no big names to give Gunther no work for the Intercontinental Championship. He elevated that title. he elevated that title. He honestly held it for 660 days. He actually made that title something again, but it is a log jam at the top. It really is a log jam at the top, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do with that log jam. And by a little tidbit too, when Nia Jackson mentioned Vince McMahon, I was like, oh boy. I was like, they allowed to talk about Vince again in the press conference. So that was just a little side note. I feel like they're allowed to talk about Vince McMahon again. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not, I don't think that was a slip up because I don't think she would mention Vince McMahon if they couldn't after just winning the championship. And don't forget too, and going back to Brandon's previous story, and Brock Lesnar return might be on the horizon.
Well, Brock returns, you guys pushed up to the top of the card too.
So
they need like 4 more belts at the top.
That's an interesting thing to say.
I was talking about how the men's rumble was kind of trash and didn't have a lot of talent. Bro, it is the opposite now, bro. They got a lot of talent at the top. A lot.
Then Jacob Fatu.
Braun Strowman's a former champion. He's not even gonna. He's probably almost a jobber now. What about
don't forget
Y6 is a big deal.
The Y6 is
like, bro, this is nuts.
Don't forget too, if Jacob Fatu ain't too seriously hurt, Jacob Fatu is Jacob Fatu
to be at the top of the card as well.
Jacob Fatu is their right. It's unfair. It's unfair. I'm so jealous of Jacob.
Jacob Fatu and Brian Breaker are the 2 most athletic freaks in the WWE right now.
I'm so jealous of Jacob Fatu. Like I'm sitting up here, I'm eating. I'm at 12 o'clock at night eating Oreos while this man, I can't even laugh at 11 o'clock jumping up backwards doing moonsaults. Jacob Fatu, why are you like that, yo? I'm eating Oreos and ice cream while you do that, yo.
You know who else, in my opinion, is like that, but he never got pushed?
Who?
See if you can figure it out. He's not that tall. My boy is a specimen. And he
just say it, no, fair.
Apollo. Yo, bro, like that dude, like athletically, oh my Jesus.
Apollo Crews is there. Apollo Crews is different. Apollo Crews is different.
That's who Jacob Fatu reminds me. I'm not saying like skill level. I'm saying like athletically, like guys that are just like that are huge that shouldn't be doing what they're doing. Yeah, Apollo Crews.
Like, but like I feel bad. I ain't gonna stop hitting them the Oreos and ice cream, but I'm definitely gonna. I'm definitely had to be like Jacob Fatu. Relax, dog. You making us big people look like we ain't nothing right now. The card is jam packed, man. The card is jam packed, and we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the next part of this in the whole segment. We're gonna talk about this. Part 2 to this too.
Bro, I gotta give a quick shout out, yo. Randy Orton, bro. Longevity to be in that shape at this age, my God, bro. Kudos to you.
Kudos to Randy Orton.
Randy Orton's been going. When did he even come up? What year was it? 02? 01?
02. Yeah. That's arguably they consider the 02 Ohio Valley wrestling class like the 03 draft, like the 03 draft class. Oh man, in fact, they consider that the 96 draft class.
Wasn't it? It was Cena, Batista, and Randy Orton, right?
Cena, Batista, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin. Was it Lesnar too?
Lesnar too, yeah.
My God. Yo, that's crazy.
That might be the greatest wrestling development class on paper.
Oh, for sure, has to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. And the moment you all been waiting for, Cody Rhodes versus the Team Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa. I gotta say straight up, to Team Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa kind of surprised me because like that was the best I ever seen him wrestle and Cody kind of made it a little easier by the way he was
I think
selling.
Cody elevated him, bro. I do.
Cody was selling a lot of his moves. Cody is an underrated seller. People don't understand that Cody is a really, and to see the thing about it is to let's talk about Cody Rhodes for a second. A lot of times I can't stand this with WWE fans because they're not going to appreciate Cody Rhodes until he's fully gone. Because now he's in the past, he's in the trajectory, he's in modern day John Cena. Workhorse, dog, merchandise sales. He's the new John Cena, and you don't understand it. I remember during the John Cena era, oh my goodness, John Cena is so boring. I wish they put the belt back on Randy Orton, Batista, Undertaker. But John Cena really carried the company from the ruthless aggression era from up until it switched to the PG era. Nobody was more white. John Cena had a 14-year run from that '05 up until the start of the new decade. Nobody couldn't touch John Cena.
You know what it is, bro? It's John Cena and Cody Rhodes have this in common. They play a superhero role for kids, and they're genuinely like really. I don't know John Cena, but I can tell that Cody is extremely approachable when you watch. Even just watching his entrance, how he takes pictures with the fans and he's always shaking hands. I feel like that really makes a difference. Like when you act like that, and like John Cena's the hustle, loyalty, and Cody how he's dressed in the red, white, and blue, and all that, and they're like superheroes to kids. Is really what it is.
That's and John, and I can agree with that because I was about 12, 13 years old, and I felt like John Cena was my hero. And it's like, yo, you don't understand how good of a run Cody is on right now. You want to flash in the pan, but you want to flash in the pan. You want to sub this. Cody Rhodes gives you all that, and Cody Rhodes is a phenomenal. He seems like a phenomenal human being with his wife Brandy, and see the whole thing with his dog Pharaoh. Like that kind of like made you a little sad, a little bit. Like his story, like Cody's story, is one of the best stories in recent memory in WWE. And it's like, how can you be critical?
It's organic because it's real.
Because it's like, how can you be critical of Cody Rhodes' story? And it's like, yo, it's just everything about his story was just dope. And I think Cody Rhodes, but when it's all said and done, he's going to be the greatest WWE superstar to ever do it. I'm sorry. He's going to be great. And Roman Reigns is going to be the Randy Orton of this generation. And you say, Sabrina, why did you say Randy Orton is going to be Roman Reigns is going to be the Randy Orton of this generation? Because Randy Orton and John Cena are synonymous with each other. History, all that. Randy Orton was the greatest heel in the past decade. Roman Reigns is the greatest heel in the past. It's from the pandemic era up until now. Roman Reigns was one of the key components of carrying us through the pandemic era. So to comment more on that match, we seen them go back and forth. Solo looked really good. Don't like the character, but I couldn't hit on Solo. And then that music hit. That OTC baby came out there and delivered justice like it needed to be. And let's talk about something for a second too. Jacob Fatu. It's been a big mystery around Jacob Fatu. You think Jacob Fatu is legitimately hurt?
No. Because, bro, if you were legitimately hurt, the way he was flailing around on the floor, if my boy was legitimately hurt, they just would have called him an ambo.
Yeah.
Let's be real. If he snapped your leg or whatever, it looked like he did, or he was trying to make it look like he did. You ever seen the referees when they throw up the X, meaning when somebody's actually hurt? He wasn't actually hurt, bro. It was just a work.
I've seen that. I don't think he was hurt either. I think they just
had hurt himself a little bit, but not to the point that he was drumming it up. Like my boy was flailing around on the floor, screaming. Nah, bro, he wasn't actually hurt like that, bro. If you're actually hurt like that, if you're really, really hurt, coming from somebody, I've had a few injuries in my life. You honestly, if you get hurt really bad, the first thing you do is go into shock. Like you might not even make a noise, bro. You might just be staring at yourself. Honestly, I don't. That doesn't work, bro. I don't believe that for 2 seconds.
I believe so too. I believe I believe that you gonna find out what you gonna find out the extent of it on Friday. But I believe it was a work. I believe that Roman was supposed to clear out just Solo, and the way
Yeah, I
he
saw
looked.
that. They said that Solo. I mean that Jacob Fatu was supposed to go against Roman. People were speculating that. I don't believe that either.
It's too soon. It's really too soon for that to happen. It's really too soon. Like that matchup has to be built as something special, and like for that little exchange, you don't need that exchange right now. You don't need to have that exchange right now. So it's like it's best if they don't have that exchange right now. And then for him to look back at Cody, like yo, take care of business. He like yo, I'm gonna whoop your ass. But at another time, I gotta worry about this dude. You handle your business. I gotta deal with my little cousin right fast. I gotta get him in check, let him know who the tribal chief is. But me and you gotta lock up their trilogy. And you can make a case and say that when the trilogy hit, you gotta have Roman Reigns win their trilogy.
Oh yeah, he probably gonna win it.
And that trilogy hit. And that trilogy going to hit. That trilogy going to hit next year because they're going to have Rock and Roman at WrestleMania. So you gotta like wait
They're
on
probably
that
gonna
trilogy.
they're gonna battle for the top of the bloodline, and then Roman's gonna win, and then he's gonna go against Cody.
Yeah, I think that's how it's going to happen too. With that being said, based off what happened at SummerSlam, what show are you eagerly looking forward to?
Me?
Yeah, you
I
and
don't know. A
Joe.
lot of these next couple ones are kind of mid.
Now I'm talking about based off the results of SummerSlam. We got Monday Night Raw tomorrow, and we got SmackDown on Friday. Which one are you looking forward to more?
Friday.
Looking forward to hear from the OTC. Okay, okay. I gotta say both because I'm interested to know how because Damian Priest and Rhea are now faces. I want to see them in that face role because now Rhea kind of was built towards the heel role with the black and like just a suggestion. Rhea should like it should now hit a light switch. She should dawn the light a little bit more and still have the brutality, but turn it into like a light version of the Eradicator, like light color clothes, like it still be the Eradicator. And like her dark persona was based off the Judgment Day. Now she's not a part of the Judgment Day. It's like she should have that alter ego now. If she has that alter ego, I think that'd be dope. And I'm interested to see Damian Priest in that role too. I'm interested.
Does Roman go face now?
He said does Roman is Roman a face after him attacking Solo Sokoa, helping Cody Rhodes. You don't think he's a face now?
Well, no, because the way he was reacting, if you watch him, bro, the way he reacted with the fans, bro, he didn't like he was acting like a heel, bro. He didn't acknowledge them, he didn't shake their hands, he did nothing. He looked right
No, but the fact is he was about business. He came down there on a mission. Roman Reigns and see I love this Roman Reigns now because Roman Reigns has the aura now. Like he came down there, but you just feel it. You say yes, Lord, when you feel the aura. You saw the Roman Reigns, or Roman Reigns got that aura like dog. You just gotta like you. I want to acknowledge Roman Reigns. You want to sit and acknowledge that dude because like he got the aura. See, the big dog didn't have that aura. The big dog was just the big dog didn't have that type of aura. But when they start letting that man be himself, yeah, Roman Reigns. That's how Roman Reigns act in real life. Roman Reigns is the type. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna get my big brother on you, and you call Roman Reigns.
He looked like he was in good shape too.
Yeah, he looked like he was in good shape too, and he looked like he been trying his best to overcome a lot. By the way, his pops had passed away too, so it's like yo, he been dealing with a lot.
And his brother passed away, not recently, but he.
Yeah. So he's been dealing with a lot on his plate to bury your pops and stuff like that. Roman Reigns, and then come back a month or two later. Roman Reigns is definitely was definitely that dude, man, for all he has overcome. Yeah, and see, I'm excited too for Bad Blood because bad going with the theme of Bad Blood, a lot of those feuds can stretch out to Bad Blood. I don't think nothing's going to happen in at the Bash at Berlin. They put the belt on Gunther so Gunther could sell tickets because that's where he's quote unquote from, but he's from Austria. He's from Austria for real, for real. But Gunther is considered, they consider Gunther being from Germany. So it's a lot I want to see moving forward. Like I want to see how they execute these storylines. What you want WWE to do to capitalize on these storylines with the whole breakup of the Judgment Day and the Bloodline? Give me your fantasy scenario,
bro. Rhea and Damian Priest just gotta go on an all-out war against Liv and Dirty Dom. I need a mixed tag match for one, which is probably gonna happen. And I don't know. I mean, I think more people got to get involved because if they just keep facing off each other, it's gonna get stale. Finn's got to play into it somehow. It's gonna be interesting to see where they go with it. I don't know. Carlito, where does Carlito end up?
I was hoping you didn't ask that question because that's a hard one. Boy, Carlito, what does he factor into?
What if they add Finn to the Dirty Dom and Liv camp and that keep Carlito in there so it's a 3-on-3?
But hey, let's talk about something here for a second. Walk with me, y'all. Walk with me. What if Finn and Liv turn on Dominic? What if Finn and Liv turn on Dominic? If Finn and Liv turn on Dominic, and Dominic thought the whole time he had somebody in Liv, and the whole time Finn takes over as the new leader of the
island by himself.
Finn takes over as the new leader of Judgment Day.
Can't do that because that'll make Dom look like a face, bro. Dom is a great heel. He's got to stay heel.
And see the problem. No, he's a heel, but see the thing about actions in life is you can still be a damn dirty dude. Every action has a reaction. People ain't gonna feel. See, at this point in Dominic's career, people ain't feeling sorry for him if that turned out to be a double turn. You're gonna be like, aha, that's what you get. People are not feeling sorry for Dominic Mysterio. He booed people's sympathy. He's not getting your sympathy. Don't tell so for nobody.
Yo, Dom. Yo, I tell you what, bro. Him and Logan Paul to me are two guys that came in and I wasn't so sure about him. Yo, Dom plays a great heel, bro. Dom plays a great heel, bro. That dude has serious heat, bro.
Yeah. He has Dom has a
serious heat, bro.
Dom has a arrogant, you just want to rip Dom up.
Bro, he has such a punchable face, bro.
Just the way he act like he's better than you. Like I love Dom. You just want to see Dom the way he acts. Like I'm just superior to you. The way he got that mustache and the way he just
such a rat, bro.
And the way he chews that gum, and the way he should be chewing that gum, you just want to you just want to humble, bro. And that goes to show he is cooking as a heel. He is cooking because you just want
to. My brother doesn't even full-heartedly watch wrestling, and he knows about Dom. He's like, bro, he's a rat. My brother's a casual, bro.
And then you just hear him talk, and you just hear him talk. You be like, yo, and you just hear him interact with the fans, and he's really one of the greatest human beings around. And it's just like, bro, but his character is just so good, yo. His character is just so good, and it shows the work that he's doing in general.
Honestly, I think Dom's got to hold the title at some point. I'm not saying in the next year or two, but at some point, bro, he would be a great Dom with the title. Oh my god, bro!
Starting on that Intercontinental Championship trajectory. Starting on the Intercontinental Championship trajectory, and then work his way up. I could see that happening.
bro. He
I
would,
could definitely see that.
bro.
But
Yeah, he would. I'm not saying they're the same, and I'm not saying anything like that, bro. He would be like an Edge level heel, bro. Yo, I couldn't stand Edge back. Yo, he was yo. Edge used to irk my soul.
I hate Edge.
Yo,
I
Edge
hate
is-
Edge.
yo, Dom's on that level, bro. I'm not saying wrestling ability, talent, or popularity or fame, anything like that, but I'm saying like the heat,
I
bro.
hate Edge.
Yo,
Where
Edge had
Edge
heat, bro. He was
when he smacked Cena down, yo, I hated that dude, yo. Like I hate
heat, bro.
Edge back in the day. Edge back in the day, yo. Edge and Randy Orton was just like two niggas that was just designed during that era just to give Cena,
bro.
it's just to give Cena problems. Just two brothers that was just designed to give Cena problems, yo. Edge, I used to be like, dog, when Edge beat Cena at that New Year's Revolution for the belt, and while Cena was done, I was so mad. I was like, yo, you didn't understand how good of a heel like this Edge was, and then when you finally got on there, understood Edge's work, Edge was just that dude, man.
Bro,
All right, since we're going down this rabbit hole, top 5 heels of all time that you know of. Since you're going down this rabbit hole,
on Lifetime or newer, most likely.
Top 10.
I'm not gonna go in order.
I'm gonna make it hard. I'm gonna make it harder. I'm not gonna make it easier for you. Top 3 hills of all time in your lifetime.
Dude, I mean, two of them are givens, dude. Edge and Randy Orton. Dang. I mean, it's hard not to. I mean, Triple H was considered a heel, no?
Triple H is considered a heel. Was he a better heel than Roman?
I didn't hate him as much, dude. I hated Edge, bro. I really did.
Was he a better heel than Tribal Chief Roman Reigns?
No, Roman's probably the other one.
But what about Dominic though?
But see, all right, are we going off of like actual like ability, or like are we going off of like championship? Or are we going off of my personal? Are we going off of heat?
We're going off of what you know what it means to be a heel. We going off of in-ring package is just a fraction of the heelness. I'm talking about the fact that you hate these dudes so much, like you would take wrestling. It's still real to me, damn it. You would wonder like if you didn't know any better, if you didn't know wrestling was acting, you would try to punch one of these guys.
I'm gonna give you an outside the box one. And I don't even know if he was the heel or the face in this program because it was kind of blurred lines. So my two favorite wrestlers of all time, one is known as Undertaker, the other one is Jeff Hardy. So Edge's program with Jeff Hardy, I hated Edge, bro. Dude, when CM Punk had his program with Jeff Hardy, I hated CM Punk, bro. I don't think I was ever angered at a wrestler that when CM Punk beat Jeff Hardy in the I Quit match, and then Jeff Hardy left, obviously, because of his drug issues and all that. But, I hated CM Punk back in the day.
CM Punk was really, can't say CM Punk, because CM Punk was an anti-hero, anti-establishment type of a dude. He was just like, yeah. He was like, down with the establishment. Like, he wasn't really a heel. I'm talking about top 3 heels of all time.
So we'll go Edge, Randy Orton, and bro, he doesn't have the longevity, bro. Dom's on his way, bro. That dude, he has serious heat, bro.
Who's your third?
I'm gonna go Dom, bro. I'm not saying he's the greatest of all, bro. When you watch a match, and that dude is getting booed so hard. Mind you, he's on a microphone, and you can't even hear him, and he has to stop talking because they're talking over him by booing him so loud. That's serious heat, bro.
So he's a better heel than Tribal Chief Roman Reigns.
I mean, he's not though, but Roman didn't have heat like that on him though. People still love Roman.
I'm twisting you up on purpose. I'm twisting you up.
No, Roman is loved. I mean, he's a heel, but people love Roman. He's got fans. Like
So
Dom, everybody hates Dom, bro.
you think Roman so Roman so you think Roman was already a face during the prime of the Tribal Chief era?
I mean, like by his actions, no, but like by the fans, yes. He has so many fans. Bro.
That's an interesting debate. My headache was starting to go. My headache was starting to go away a little bit, but that's kind of interesting.
Talking about Roman, everybody loves Roman, bro.
It's like the fact
Roman's
that why he was the heel. They throwing up the ones. Why they throwing up?
I'm saying he was both at the same time.
Can we say? I think we gotta. I think we gotta rephrase the discussion a little bit on Roman Reigns to say that Roman Reigns was never. Was just
truly a full blown heel.
Yeah, he was not because I caught myself throwing up the ones. I caught myself throwing up the ones whenever he came on and stuff like that, and like I was too excited. Dog, SmackDown, yeah, I can kind of understand. You could probably say Dom, hit Dom on that list because
Dom, bro, that dude. People.
If you got a top 5, if we was doing top 10, if we was doing the top 10, you would have to bring Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Well, Hollywood Hulk Hogan turned on WWE and went to NWO. Hulk Hogan was a jerk for that, yo.
There's a lot throughout the history, there's more than just those guys.
It is a lot. The Rock, you got The Rock when he turned heel, and during the Attitude Era, you had Undertaker. Shawn Michaels.
Some serious heat, bro.
You got Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, the Bret Hart era where they screwed Bret Hart out of did the Montreal screw job. Shawn Michaels. It's like. It's an extensive list. If I was doing the top 10, I'm gonna give you my top 10. My top 10, in no particular order: Hollywood Hulk Hogan, late '90s Shawn Michaels, late '90s Rock. You got Randy Orton. You got Edge. You got Brock. You got Brock when he came back to the company. That's a pretty hard one.
Bro, you know who else I hated? You know who else had serious heat as a heel, bro? Let's not forget Seth Rollins' run, bro. My boy had when he was with the what was that called? What was that when he was with the
with the Authority, yeah.
Yeah, yo, bro, I hated Seth, bro. Oh my, he had some serious heat back then.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, when he did that to Roman, bro. That was one of the most despicable moves. When he turned on the Shield, bro. My God. I think that's top 5, honestly. That was different, bro.
Yeah, that was kind of different at all. That was kind of different because that was grimy. Yeah, that was grimy.
A lot of times stables get broken up. Like we just saw the Judgment Day get broken up, but it's okay. It's not the Shield when Seth did that to them.
I was hurt.
That was different, bro. People's feelings was really hurt, bro.
I was hurt. And when he did that to the Shield, I was hurt. Yeah,
I think Seth. I got to take Dom out of there and put Seth in there just for the fact of that moment alone with the Authority. Yes. Oh my God, I hated him in that run, bro.
Yeah, I gotta say the least.
I forgot about that until I was just thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute, bro. Seth Rollins in that run, he was a dirtbag, bro.
I gotta say the least. But the thing about it is too, shout out to the Hills and stuff like that. The Hills are really making a return to how it was. Now we don't have Roman. We don't have Roman as a heel no more. We don't have Roman as that heel. Yeah, rather Roman is a face now. That's why it's interesting to say at least. But the Hills are still in good company. The Hills are still in good company though. But me personally, to bring it all home,
Randy's gonna be one soon. So that's another big name they're gonna get back on the heel side.
You feel like Randy?
Oh yeah, Randy's turning on him. Yeah, for sure.
So you see You see that happening at Bad Blood? You see them fighting that Bad Blood?
Not that soon. I don't think that soon.
And when we talk about Bad Blood, WWE has brought back Bad Blood just in case back in the day, Bad Blood was in the late '90s. Was in the late '90s and whatnot. They brought it back. It's October 4th. I honestly want to go to Bad Blood because it's in Atlanta, Georgia.
Better weather than up here at that time.
Atlanta, yeah. Definitely got better weather.
Sponsorship, so WWE invites us to the event. Compliment.
Instead of get invited to these events right now, we got our own. We gotta use our own mucho dinero.
Yeah, man.
We gotta use we need some sponsorships. We need some sponsorships, but when it's all said and done, I'm looking forward to Raw and SmackDown because I want to see how this Judgment Day angle plays out. And I want to see what Roman says. And then I want to see, it's a strong possibility that Friday we might see the return of Jimmy Uso. It's a strong possibility. Don't quote me on that. But it's a strong possibility that we might see Jimmy Uso. Strong possibility. And that's going to make SummerSlam even more lit. It pulls SummerSlam even more lit if that's the case. With that being said, October 21st, it's kind of hard for my brother over here because he be coming around that mountain when he comes all the way from upstate PA a little bit farther than me, but it's kind of easier for me.
Northeast of you, brother.
Northeast, yeah. That's it. So it's kind of hard for him, but October 21st, I'm gonna try to, even if we try to make a way for it, so like he spend the night Sunday, then leave, because Raw's really over at about 11 and stuff like that. Even Raw's over, at least you'll be a little bit closer to 95. You could just hop right back on 95 and just go right back home and stuff like that. Even if we do that, but I'm gonna make sure that both of us are there October 21st. That the Monday Night Raw comes back to Philadelphia, and we're gonna be going on scene interviewing different people and asking different people, getting their opinions about the current state of WWE, talking to the people.
All right, bro. On the spot question.
What?
October 21st. Who is the champions of Raw and SmackDown?
That's by the time we get back to Philly.
By the time you get back to Philly.
That's it. But that's a good question.
Give me a prediction, man.
Cody's still a champ. Gunther's still a champ. Tag team champions. Tag team champions. I think that they get called. I think it's not. I don't know who, but it's not going to be JD and Finn. The other tag team champions. I think it's still. I still think it's gonna be the Bloodline. All depends on if Jacob Fatu is really injured. Yeah, everybody's still gonna be the same with the exception of the tag team champions. They're the only two that's gonna change.
Noted.
Yeah, I think it's gonna change. So October 21st, we're gonna definitely be there. We're gonna be talking to y'all, man. We're going to be talking to y'all. We're going to have some fun on there, man. With that being said, man, appreciate y'all, man. This week in wrestling was a really good week in wrestling, and that's why we was able to get this to an hour and 3 minutes, man. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content, man, or the OTC going to get y'all boys, man. If y'all don't, shout out to all y'all, man, that supported the SummerSlam live reaction show. We're going to keep doing what we're doing, man, like we said. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ got us, man. As long as we favored, and God be for us, who could be against us, man. So we got this in a nutshell. Holla at y'all boys, man, on the next episode, which is episode 7. I appreciate y'all for supporting all 6 episodes of this series. Episode 7 is going to be next Saturday because I don't think nothing big is going to happen over Saturday. So God bless y'all, man. NXT Heatwave Tuesday. The NXT Heatwave was on Tuesday, Monday Night Raw, Monday, Friday Night SmackDown on a Friday. Peace out, y'all. Remember, Monday Night Raw is on Sci-Fi this week. Monday Night Raw is on Sci-Fi. Due to the Olympics, y'all. So check in on Sci-Fi. He'll be back next time. God bless y'all.
Peace.